Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's say praise and gratitude for the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, because by His grace I was able to make a video seminar thesis proposal. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Ma'am Susan Febriantina SPD MPD and Mr. Maulana Amirul Adha SPD MPD, a supervising lecturer who has provided direction and support in this process of preparing thesis proposal. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dwi Komalasari, a student of Office Administration Education A, 2019, Faculty of Economics, State University of Jakarta. Today, I would like to present my thesis proposal that I have made entitled The Effect of Job Stress on Innovative Work Behavior and the Mediating Role of Knowledge Sharing. Research background. First, based on the result of the National Labor Force Survey in 2020 until 2022, it can be analyzed that state vocational school graduates are recorded as the biggest contributor to the unemployment rate. This is very concerning, considering that state vocational schools are supposed to produce graduates who are ready to work compared to other secondary graduates. One of the factors causing the high percentage is to be the lack of a level of learning innovation that can support students to explore their ideas according to their competence. Then the second, research conducted at one of the state vocational schools in central Jakarta by researchers found the phenomenon that some teachers still do not have innovative behavior in carrying out their duties. This can be seen from the behavior of some teachers who lack the will to explore opportunities. There are still teachers who are less willing to propose ideas for more contribution to the school. Lack of teacher willingness to attend training or workshop held by the school. Some teachers still use old learning methods, or there are no updates in learning methods. And according to Ramdayana and Prasetyono, 2022, the importance of innovative work behavior is because it can generate creativity in innovation to respond to increasingly complex world challenges. Next is the problem statement. Based on the background of the problem, the researchers can describe the problem, which will be formulated as follows. First, does job stress directly affect the innovative work behavior of state vocational school teachers in central Jakarta? Second, does job stress directly affect the knowledge sharing of vocational school teachers in central Jakarta? Third, does knowledge sharing directly affect to innovative work behavior of state vocational school teachers in central Jakarta? And last, does job stress have an indirect effect on innovative work behavior through knowledge sharing of state vocational school teachers in central Jakarta? Next is the supporting theory. Based on the theory of several experts, innovative work behavior can be defined as individual behavior to create new ideas, products, process, and methods that can be implemented within a company, group, or organization and can generate profits for the company, group, or organization. Measurement of innovative work behavior can be referred through four dimensions developed by Logiatno 2021, namely idea exploration, idea generation, idea championing, and idea implementation. 5 indicators developed by Desmo et al. 2022, namely exploring opportunities, generating ideas, promoting ideas, realizing ideas, and reflecting. Furthermore, based on the theory of several experts, job stress can be defined as a situation that occurs when a person is faced with opportunities and challenges, but there is an imbalance between demands and the ability and or resources to meet these demands, so that they evoke the emotional response to process and physical condition of workers. Measurement of job stress can be referred to two dimensions developed by Satrio et al. 2022, namely time stress and anxiety stress. 5 indicators were developed by Virya et al. 2020 and Afandi 2018, namely work time, workload, tax demand, role demands, and interpersonal demands. Furthermore, based on the theory of several experts, knowledge sharing can be defined as social interaction that involve the exchange to knowledge, experience, and expertise of a person in an organization to work better, faster, and efficiently and provide benefits to the organization. Measurement of knowledge sharing can be referred to dimension developed by Wuryaningrat 2022, namely knowledge donating and knowledge collecting. 5 indicators developed by Adrianto and Prasetyo 2021 and Sawan et al. 2021, namely sharing new knowledge, sharing new information about work, paying attention to college, expressing ideas through formal interaction, and communicating ideas or information through personal interaction. This research was conducted with consideration of the results of several previous studies which tend to be related to the effect of job stress on innovative work behavior mediated by knowledge sharing. The previous research studies that are relevant to the researcher are presented in the following table. First, research conducted by Bani Melham et al. 2020 entitled Does Job Stress Affect Innovative Behavior? Evidence from Dubai 5-star hotels found that job stress was observed to hurt the capacity for innovative behavior because effort to overcome the resulting anxiety reduces employees' ability to engage in innovative behavior. Second, research was conducted by Wu 2013, entitled The Relationship Between Working Overtime and Knowledge Sharing in the Food Catering Service Industry, with work stress as the mediator. The results of the analysis show that work stress has a significant effect on knowledge sharing, and that the different level of work stress will produce difference in knowledge sharing. Third, research conducted by Asbari and Novitasari, 2021, entitled Effect of Knowledge Sharing Activities and Cultural Mediation on Teacher Innovation Capability, found that the result of tacit knowledge sharing had a positive and significant effect on teacher innovation capability. This means that the more positively the tacit knowledge sharing is carried out by the teacher, the more conducive the teacher innovation capability will be. Fourth, research conducted by Rafiq et al. 2022, entitled Investigating the Impact of Pandemic Job Stress and Transformational Leadership on Innovative Work Behavior, the mediating and the moderating role of knowledge sharing. The results of the study show that knowledge sharing plays a significant moderating role between job stress and innovative work behavior. Work-related stress can harm employee innovation only when employees are not engaged in knowledge sharing. While on the other hand, employees who engage in knowledge sharing at work report a high innovation potential. There is a constellation of relationship between variables like the picture. It can be understood that the hypothesis proposed in this study is as follows. First, Hypothesis 1, job stress has a direct effect on innovative work behavior. Second, Hypothesis 2, job stress has a direct effect on knowledge sharing. Third, Hypothesis 3, knowledge sharing has a direct effect on innovative work behavior. And the last, Hypothesis 4, job stress has an indirect effect on innovative work behavior through knowledge sharing. Time, place, and research method. This research was carried out for approximately 5 months, starting from January 2023 to May 2023. This time is considered effective for researcher to research so that researcher can focus on conducting research. This research was carried out in several state vocational schools in the city of Central Jakarta, DKI Jakarta province. The researcher chose this place as the object of research because based on observation and pre-research result that one of the state vocational school in Central Jakarta, it was found the teachers had low innovative work behavior. This research used quantitative research because this research used numbers with statistical calculation and aim to test the hypotheses that have been set. The design method used in this research is descriptive method. Descriptive research is a research that is used by describing data that has been collected as it without intending to make general conclusion or generation that aim to analyze data. Population sample and data collection technique. The reachable population in this study was 350 teachers at 8 state vocational schools in Central Jakarta. In this study, the sample measurement method used is probability sampling, which is a sampling technique in which all members of the population have the same opportunity to be selected as the sample. The sampling technique used is simple random sampling. This sampling technique is said to be simple because the collection of sample members from the population is carried out randomly without paying attention to the strata in the population. With a random system, the most representative sample will allow researchers to generalize to the population. Based on the reachable population, this study used the Slovene formula to determine the sample size with a 95% degree of confidence, and as many as 187 state vocational school teachers in central Jakarta were sampled in this study. Furthermore, data collection technique, researchers in the study took primary data sources with survey technique that only use a small portion of the population or use sample from the population. The survey tools used is a questionnaire. The measurement scale used in the study is a 6-point Likert scale so that respondents do not choose answer in the natural category, which prevents a researcher to getting information about this natural answer. According to Kriantono 2014, natural choices are omitted because they have multiple meanings and there is a tendency for someone to choose an answer in the middle or hesitate because they cannot provide an answer. The last, data analysis technique. The data analysis technique used in the study is analysis structural equation model or SEM by using partial least square or PLS. The stage of analysis in the PLS model can be carried out through 3 stages, namely outer model, inner model, and hypothesis testing. The next capture is the result and discussion, namely respondent data. Based on this data, it can be explained that the respondent who became the sample of this study were respondents with male gender amount to 51 respondents and 85 respondents with female gender. Most of those who filled out the teacher questionnaire were female. Then, the respondents were grouped by age. Information about the age of the respondent is important to know because the difference in the age of the respondent influences his attitude and perspective on job stress, innovative work behavior, and knowledge sharing. For the less education, the respondents were also grouped. Most respondents with the final education are bachelor degree. Respondents were grouped based on marital status, and respondents were also grouped based on lack of service. Thus, it is known that most teachers with this lack of a service have gone through various educational changes and challenges from time to time. So, they have their own point of view in managing job stress, creating learning innovations, and sharing knowledge between colleagues. Then, there is a descriptive analysis. Based on the frequency distribution table, it shows that the variable innovative work behavior gets result output the PLS calculation with the highest average respondent is found in statement item Y2, while the lowest average respondent is found in statement item Y6. Based on the frequency distribution table above, it shows that the job stress variable get results output the PLS calculation with the highest average respondent in statement X6, while the lowest average respondent is in statement X10. Based on the frequency distribution table above, it shows that the knowledge sharing variable get result output the PLS calculation with the highest average respondent is found in statement item Z6, while the lowest average of respondent is found in statement item Z7. Next, outer model analysis. Based on the result, outer loading factor in the table, it can be concluded that the indicators of all variables meet the validity requirements. Based on the table cross-loading mentioned, it can be concluded that all constructs in this result variable are valid. Furthermore, based on the table of AVA result, it can be concluded that all constructs in this result variable are valid. Testing composite reliability. The result obtained more than 0.7, the data can be said to be reliable. And the result of reliability testing are based on Cronbach alpha obtained more than 0.7, the data can be said to be reliable. Elsewhere, it can be concluded that job stress has a relationship with knowledge sharing, and in the second line model, it appears that job stress has a greater relationship with innovative work behavior through the role of knowledge sharing as a mediator. Based on the result of the F-square test above, it can be seen that the influence between the construct variable job stress and the construct of innovative work behavior is 0.001 less than 0.15, which means that both have a weak relationship. The influence between the construct of job stress variable and the knowledge sharing construct is 0.150, less than 0.15, which means that the two have a weak relationship. The influence between the construct of knowledge sharing variable and the innovative work behavior construct is 0.490, which means that both have a strong relationship. Variance inflection factor. Based on the table inner variance inflection factor, it can be concluded that all variables have a p-value less than 10 or 5, which means that there is no multicollinearity problem in the correlation model of this study. Next is hypothesis testing. Direct effect. Hypothesis 1, job stress has a significant and negative direct effect on innovative work behavior. Hypothesis 2, job stress has a significant and negative direct effect on knowledge sharing. Hypothesis 3, sharing knowledge has a significant and positive direct effect on innovative work behavior. Indirect effect. Hypothesis 4, job stress has an indirect and significant effect on innovative work behavior through knowledge sharing. Based on the result of calculating the path coefficient in the table, it can be said that job stress indirectly has a significant effect on innovative work behavior mediated by knowledge sharing. Then discussion. Based on the calculation that have been done before, the following is a discussion of each hypothesis as follows. Based on the result of calculating the path coefficient in the table, it can be said that job stress has a significant and negative direct effect on innovative work behavior. So, hypothesis 1 in this study is accepted. The higher the level of job stress experienced by the teacher, the lower the innovative work behavior. Based on the result of calculating the path coefficient in the table, it can be said that job stress has a significant and negative direct effect on knowledge sharing. So, hypothesis 2 in this study is accepted. The higher the level of job stress experienced by the teacher, the lower the knowledge sharing between colleagues. Based on the result of calculating the PAT coefficient in the table, it can be said that knowledge sharing has a significant and positive direct effect on innovative work behavior. So, hypothesis 3 in this study is accepted. The higher the level of knowledge sharing carried out by the teacher, the more innovative work behavior will increase. Based on the result of calculating the PAT coefficient in the table, it can be said that job stress indirectly and significantly influences innovative work behavior mediating by knowledge sharing. So, hypothesis 4 in this study is accepted. The higher level of knowledge sharing carried out by the teacher, the lower the job stress experienced by the teacher, so that the teacher's innovative work behavior will increase. Conclusion. The result of the hypothesis 1 test show that there is a direct, significant, and negative effect between job stress on innovative work behavior. The higher the level of the job stress experienced by the teacher, the lower the innovative work behavior. The result of the hypothesis 2 test show that there is a direct, significant, and negative effect between job stress on knowledge sharing. The higher the level of job stress experienced by the teacher, the lower the knowledge sharing between colleagues. The result of the hypothesis 3 test show that there is a direct, significant, and positive influence between knowledge sharing on innovative work behavior. The higher the level of knowledge sharing carried out by the teacher, the more innovative work behavior will increase. And the result of the hypothesis 4 test show that there is an indirect and significant effect of job stress on innovative work behavior through knowledge sharing. The higher the level of knowledge sharing carried out by the teacher, the lower the job stress experienced by the teacher, so that the teacher's innovative work behavior will increase. Implication. Most teachers at Central Jakarta State Vocational School are always trying to improve their innovative work behavior by looking for new learning technique or methods. Although it is undeniable that they feel anxious then when they remember having to adapt to learning innovation. In addition, most teachers feel happy if there are colleagues who ask to be taught the skill of making learning media so that it will have a positive impact on teacher innovative work behavior and help job stress experienced by teacher. Research limitation. During the implementation of the researcher found several limitations so that this research needs to be refined with further studies. Researchers realized that there are many shortcomings in research conducted by researchers, namely, first, the predictor variables used in this study are job stress and knowledge sharing, while there are many other predictor variables which is considered to affect the dependent variable, namely innovative work behavior. Second, time constraints and the cost incurred for this research prevented researchers from deepening the result of this study. Third, the result of this study cannot be fully applied or generalized to other schools that have different characteristics from the characteristic of the object of this study. Recommendation for further research. Based on the conclusion, implication, and limitation of the research above, the researcher provides a recommendation for further research as useful input, namely as follows. First, further research should be carried out with a wider scope so that the results of further research can represent many areas and can examine more problems and solutions obtained. Second, if other researchers want to take the same variable, it is feasible to improve the quality of further research by perfecting the results of this study and previous research. Third, from the result of the study, it was found that the magnitude of the effect of job stress on innovative work behavior mediated by knowledge sharing was 3,056, and the rest was influenced by other variables outside the research. Other researchers who are interested in conducting similar research are advised to analyze the influence of the other variables which are predicted to affect innovative work behavior. And the last, this research used smart PLS with analytical technique, outer model and inner model. If other researchers are interested in conducting similar research, they can use other analytical technique or can also use qualitative research to look for factors that can increase innovative work behavior to gain deeper insight into phenomena related to innovative work behavior. That's all enough for me. Thank you for your attention. I would like to apologize if there is a mistake. I hope you have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.